Hey everyone, it's been a long time since I made a video, but I've decided to just start again and share a few of the things that I've been up to. One thing that I just recently started doing is taking note of little mini miracles that happen every day, and I call them everyday perfection. Because, sometimes we get caught up in the big goals that we want, and we really want them to be happening. And oh, that's distracting, isn't it, with that thing in the back? Sorry. And we forget to see the mini miracles, the little things that happen just perfectly. And sometimes they're really silly things, like tonight's, for example. I was walking my dog Tommy and Belen, and Tommy's still a puppy and crazy and 17 kilos of pure muscle. So it's never been easy walking the two of them. And she tends to pull a lot. He pulls like a crazy mad dog. And taking them out on this Friday pizza spritz walk that I still do becomes a chore when I have to take both of them. And so tonight was just definitely no different. In the beginning, I was being pulled all over the place and I was getting angry and I was just like, stop already. And I was like, oh, why did I do this? And it ended up that it started raining. So instead of taking the longer walk before we stopped for our spritz, we went and stopped for the spritz. And I said, we'll do the rest of the walk later. Not having any other plans after that, I decided to put into place the trainings that his trainer is teaching me. Like every time he pulls, I stop, which is extremely boring and which I do not have a lot of patience for. But seemingly after the spritz and everything, I somehow became calmer. Took me about 50 minutes to do the whole walk, which is usually 15 minutes. But it started working. Every time I stopped, he would just sit and wait until I would, let him go walk again. And since I had cut our earlier walk shorter, Belen didn't poop. Okay, I know, sorry for this. Hope you're not eating. But anyway, she didn't. She does her regular poop and whatever. Which is a problem when I have both of them, because if she poops, then I have to try to get him to calm down and go down and pick it up and put it away and everything, and he's splashing me all over and the poop's flying and it's a mess. So what was perfect about this, how the rain happened and how we ended up going earlier, how the spritz calmed me down and how he was actually behaving when she pooped and I stopped to pick up his poop, he was calm. He sat and waited just like he had been doing up until then. And I thought, look at that. This is amazing, because had it gone as I wanted it to go, as I wanted the walk to go, that wouldn't have fallen into place. And I would have been a mess and I would have been very upset at all of them and it would have been horrible. So anyway, that's just one example of everyday perfection. I know it's silly, but when we realize these things, when we start noticing them, first of all, you're a lot happier about the things that happen and you kind of take them in stride. And I realize that's what's starting to happen in my life, and I am definitely a control freak. So allowing things to just be as they are and realize that I don't see the bigger picture really helps me out. And anyway, that's my share for today. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say and tell me about your everyday perfections. Let me hear. I'm sure they're better than my poop story. So there you go. Have a great night. Bye.